Hello everybody, it's Flock of Nerds here at the Waterloo Game Swap. Just VIPs have been let in so far. The vendors have a lot of great stuff laid out, amazing prices, things are priced to move here, and we're going to pick up a lot of amazing games for the channel, except we have a kind of a condition where both Kathryn and I only have $50, so we're on a budget, and we are going to see who can get the best stuff for $50.
From Party Play Gaming.
Hey guys, how's it going? Woo!
He was our ride up here.
Yeah, I drove. It's like
He's
Mario
the best.
Kart with less turtles.
How was your Waterloo Video Game Swap? What kind of things did you get?
I was a lot less on the buying this year around. I got myself a copy of Mario Striker, I believe it is, for the GameCube. I got the Mega Man collection on the GameCube. Yeah, and I got a couple other, like I got No Mercy, Michael Jordan, the Chicago, something Windy City, whatever, Breaking Wind in the City. And then I got a pop vinyl from Loot Crate, which is Joker dressed up as Batman, which I really wanted. And I got some really cool glasses from dude over there. And then I ended up splitting a box of Famicom games with Josh that we're going to draft in another video.
Oh, we're really looking forward to see what kind of treasures you guys found in that.
It could be anything, even nothing.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah!
See you in the car.
No, that's like a Millhouse thing. You just Millhoused me. I'm out of here.
So we've started the $50 challenge, and I got the thing that was on my list. I got Okami for PS2, and it was originally $25, and I'm not very good at haggling, so I asked Myles to go and ask to see if he'd do it for $20, and he totally did, which is awesome because I've seen it for a lot more at the show, so $20 for our $50 challenge is perfect because I also really, really want this game. And what'd you get?
I got 2 games for the Sega Genesis. It was $7 and $4, but I talked them down to $10. Big savings there. I got Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure, and Justice League Task Force.
I picked this beautiful one, this beautiful painted one.
And it's awesome because since I haggled for her, I get another $5 on my budget. So I'm at
Not true.
I'm at 55 bucks. Woo!
Not true.
Today's really been a pick and flick adventure for me. So I'm here with Josh McLean, who is in a situation here. Tell me about what's going on.
So, I don't know if you can see it. Kathryn's going to pan over for a moment. This is Steel Battalion for the Xbox. I've been hearing about this game since it came out when I was in, I guess, university. This is only the second time I've ever seen it in person. The first time I saw it was at one of the first or second PAXs I went to 6 or 7 years ago. But this game is intense. Now, if you pan back over, the reason this game is intense is this control setup. These are all real buttons. These switches, this gear, this thing moves around. You have to use both of these. Look at this. There's even a little flip thing for the eject button. You have to open the hatch to be sure you're willing to eject. And it's just super neat. And it's a mech game. I don't know if I can move around the camera, but you'll actually look around the inside of your cockpit, and I think you have to read these dials and stuff, and your view gets clouded up with smoke. I don't know. It's just super, super intense. Never seen it before. Second time I've seen it. 200 Canadian. Think it's kind of a steal. Wife will stab me to death if I buy it. So don't think it's gonna happen. But somebody's gonna be very lucky with this.
Now, if you bought this, would you have to build a cardboard box around yourself and put the gears and everything inside? Is that how you would have to live it?
What I think I would do is go to a metal recyclery and build a fake mech in my yard, and then run some power out to it, weatherproof it, and just live in that because my wife will have kicked me out of my house.
There's still a lot to see here at the Waterloo Game Swap. This is the best event of the year, man. I don't know. Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here right now?
Awesome. And Pete Diag, like you maybe should talk about Pete.
Pete Diag runs a tight swap. The vendors are great. Everything is run so smoothly here, and he's just a great guy.
Yeah, for the number of people here, it's still like navigable. You can walk around. You're a little crowded, but it's not that bad. And like I think the line let in fairly quickly. I don't know. It was pretty packed though. At its peak, there were a lot of people.
So you gotta come early to get the best games. Some people were in line maybe 2-3 hours before things even started.
So that was the Waterloo Video Game Swap. The one other thing that we did there, or that I did there, which you saw us practicing for when we were leading up to it, was the Tetris tournament.
I kind of forced you to enter the Tetris tournament,
well,
but it worked out, right?
We went, it was like kind of going all day, and there was no announcement, and then kind of like at the end of the day, they were like, okay, Tetris tournament, $2 to enter. I'm like, $2? All right, I'll do it. You told me I should. So I did. It was pretty pitiful. I got 88 lines. I found out while we were playing that it was by lines and not by points. So I was literally filling a water bottle so we could get in the car and go. And Myles came running out and he said, hey, you actually made top 8. Maybe you should go in and play. They're calling your name. So I ran in, played top 8, sat down, didn't realize what was going on. I just sat down and started playing. There was a guy beside me. I was apparently 7th. And then he finished before me, and I just kept playing, and then eventually was just like, hey, you did it. I was like, did what? And then that's when I found out that it was elimination, and that I was actually going head-to-head with him. And
he was second place in the tournament, and then
I think he made
110 lines.
Yeah, he made a mistake, and I just kind of capitalized and made it past him, so I made top 4. And then in the top 4, same thing, there was a guy sitting beside me. There was a little kid who sat beside me. I don't know his name.
Chrome Gaming.
But his YouTube channel is Chrome Gaming. He was awesome. He sat down and he just started talking to me. He's like, I believe in you, Kathryn. And I didn't win. The guy I was playing against is really good. I got kind of close. I probably did my personal best. I'm not that good at Tetris. Like,
oh, get it.
No.
After you say you top 4 to Tetris tournament.
The guys that were winning were getting like 180, 200 lines, and my best is like 120 something. So I'm gonna practice because it was a lot of fun. It was $2. Like, why not join and play again? So now I know to practice number of lines.
That wasn't the only challenge at the Waterloo Game Swap.
Oh yeah.
We also had a $50 challenge where each of us had a budget of $50.
Yes.
And we had to spend it on games, and we were going to leave it up to you to decide who got the better deal.
We want to know, because like I think I got a better deal, he thinks he got a better deal, and so you can help us decide. I'm going to go over mine because it's not going to take as long.
Sure.
And this was actually on my list of things that I hope to find. It's Final Fantasy 1. Myles has longer reach than I do. And $20. I think it was a good deal. I saw it at a table for $20 and then I kind of left it. And then I saw it at another table and it was like 30 or something. So I'm like, Myles, I think I should go buy it for 20. I don't know how much it's worth, but $20 seemed like a good deal, so I ran back and got it. For $10, I got this Mickey Mouse in the Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse for GameCube. The GameCube that we literally just bought in the car ride going to Waterloo because our friend Josh sold us his extra GameCube. Don't ask me why he had an extra GameCube. And the last one, the one that I'm really happy about, I talked about it on Party Play Gaming, is this copy of Okami for PlayStation 2.
So we're gonna start with the Sega Genesis games. I got 2 for $10. We got Justice League of America, and we also have a Booger Man. That's a pick and flick adventure for $5. And this game had 10 on it, but I was like, yo, come on now, this game grimy. And it was Yonoid. It's a pizza game, a Domino's Pizza NES game.
Right.
And you know me and pizza just had to have it.
We could probably do like a tie-in night where we play that and Sneak King and Cool Spot.
I actually did an article on Flock of Nerds about the best video game pizza pairings.
Oh yeah.
So Yonoid and any Domino's pizza. There you go, extra pizza pairing. And for another $5, I got Mickey Mouse Capade for the NES. So that was those 4 games I got for $20. Then I bought these 6 games for $10. We got Red Dead Revolver. I think it's the predecessor to Red Dead Redemption. We also have Aquaman on the Xbox. These are all Xbox games. Aquaman. And if you got Aquaman, you gotta get the Superman with a very Justice League themed purchases. And because Mostly Harmless was playing some Oddworld, I had to pick up Munch's Odyssey. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey on the Xbox.
I've heard good things about that game actually.
Ultra Bust a Move.
Oh,
So this is like an arcade game where you shoot the bubbles. And Cameo, this was for the Xbox 360. Elements of Power. So I got all 6 of these games for $10. So we're at 10 games now for $30.
So Myles went for quantity over quality, and I went the other way.
And now we have 5 Super Nintendo games. This was all $50. So these Super Nintendo games in total cost me $20.
It's hard to read the label.
Rad Clown in
Can't read it.
Yeah,
either
Rad
way.
Clown in Crazy Chase is what I think it is. Breakthrough, which I think is like Breakout, but it's like a Tetris-y style game. And we also got Ultraman.
He looks a little bit like one of the cyborgs. What are they? What are the Doctor Who ones?
Oh, Metalman. And then 2 games that were
Cybermen. I figured it out.
But he's like a giant, and he fights the kaijus that come and attack Japan.
So it is Pacific Rim. I gotcha.
Yes, it is Pacific Rim, and we have Super WrestleMania for $5. Oh, sorry, all 3 of those were 10 for all 3. And then we got Super WrestleMania, LJN wrestling game,
games.
and we got WWF Raw LJN wrestling game. So I've completed the trifecta of LJN wrestling games for the Super Nintendo because I already had Royal Rumble, which we played on the channel. So that was my $50. I wound up with something like 15 games.
That's not all we bought because, of course, we didn't just spend $50. I have 2 other games. I started talking about it before, which was Goof Troop, which was on my list of things I wanted to get. Myles found this. It's a little bit beat up. He got it for like $10, and he came up and he's like, look what I found, and he had bought it while I was like scouring trying to find a copy at the end of the day.
I felt like she wasn't able to see it because all the games were like this, and this top label's gone.
Yeah, the top, it was all beat up, and I wasn't being that thorough looking for stuff.
Yeah. I'm always interested in those games that are missing the label. Even if it's like out of reach, I'll be like, what's that game? What's that game over there?
Just in case, and like, you never know.
From Mandonka Val, who's on the Central Ontario video game trades. I got these 2. They were $10 each. I said, would you do both of them for $15? He said yes. So Blaster Master and Burger Time.
That's how willing people were to just deal. Like anytime you ask, they're like, yeah, okay. Like they're not out to fleece you.
The only game I paid the price on the game for was Super WrestleMania, which is $5.
Which is $5.
Every single other game, I like negotiated something. I made an arrangement with somebody prior to going to the swap who does NES repro carts, and I got Downtown Special and Hot-Blooded Street Dunk Heroes.
Sounds good. I was intrigued by this one, Fantasy Zone. It just looks pretty.
And I got 2 for $45. We got Alien Crush, which is a game I've been looking for. It's like video game pinball. And I got Tailspin, Disney's Tailspin on the TurboGrafx. I've never even seen a copy of this before in my life, and at the swap I saw 3. Also, big thanks to Pete Diak and Andrew Lenny for running the swap.
Yeah.
Those guys are great.
They were awesome.
And they ran it just flowed, the swap. Like, the crowds, the deals, everything just flowed. It was perfectly run. We also have a channel update. Kathryn, do you want to let everybody know about what's going on with the channel?
Stuff.
It's over!
No, we just bought all these games. Our schedule is currently Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I think we're gonna switch to Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
To just Mondays.
Just Mondays. No, I think we're gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. And one last thing, Clock Tower won't be coming back on Friday.
It's a Thursday.
The Thursday video, but with the new schedule.
This video is up. It's at a Clock Tower.
And then going forward, there might be a small gap of time where we don't have Clock Tower because an item broke.
Well, yeah, we had to replace a part that was how we could record our retro games, and so we can't really record retro games right now. But we have the pieces on order, and so hopefully it'll be here soon, and then we can start up again. But trust me, I want to know what the heck happens in Clock Tower just as much as you do, because that's where we ended, and now we're all in the same boat.
But thank you all so much for watching, and if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And if you live anywhere near, like, Southern Ontario, and you can go to Waterloo, go to the Video Game Swap. It's $5. It's the best $5 you'll ever spend.
Also, there's going to be links to the website for the swap, as well as the Video Game Collectors Community Facebook page, so you can follow along and make sure you don't miss the next one.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Mystic Quest. Mystic Quest. Doesn't it? Somebody has a good story about Mystic Quest, about hating it. Was it you? No. I have a friend. No, I've never played it. I have a friend that has a really good story about Mystic Quest. Because he was like, Mom, the only thing I want for Christmas is Final Fantasy III. And then he got Mystic Quest. And if you know anything about Final Fantasy III US, this is not Final Fantasy III US or anywhere close. But Final Fantasy IV, which is Final Fantasy II in the US, was one of the first RPGs I ever played. I liked, this is Final Fantasy VI, not even the same game. This is actually the game I was talking about, Final Fantasy III US. Very good, also very good. Rock and Roll Racing, very good racing game, lots of fun. It's like Mario Kart and like more combat stuff. Mega Man Anniversary Collection, lots of Mega Men. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball, in which Myles and I have a home run derby competition, and we do shots. Illusion of Gaia. I think I talked about them.
We already talked about them. These ones you haven't talked about.
Oh, these guys. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I just remember a lot of yelling and powering up, much like the show. But $2, can't go wrong. I promise I have no idea where this game came from. I'm not sure if I accidentally bought it thinking it was something else, or I picked it up and paid somebody something for it, or I have accidentally stole it. I'm really hoping I accidentally bought it, because that's the best case there. And then Final Fantasy IX, no case, $10. Never played it. Pretty happy so far. Now I need to go find money, because all the ATMs are out of money. This is madness.